What's up, guys? Welcome back. I don't know if you can see this right here on my neck or not. I cut myself shaving. Don't pay any attention. It's not of importance. However, is of importance is muscle cramps, rib cramps. Do y'all ever get those? Quick backstory for you. Story time. Um, Probably 2015, 14 maybe. I was up riding my dirt bike, camping with my girlfriend at the time, and had a mechanical failure and laid the bike down on some gravel. And long story short, damaged my ribs and suffered horrible rib cramps after that. Man, I mean, I'd get up in the morning and do one of these in bed and just just horrible rib cramps. I'd laugh too hard. Same thing. It sucked, man. It was rough. Calf cramps over the years, things like that. And I tried everything, hydration, potassium-rich foods, potassium supplements. Again, with the NutriCost, reach out. I'm telling you, come on, NutriCost. And nothing worked, man. I jumped on Google. Same thing. What can I do about these cramps? And it's the same thing. It's hydration. It's potassium. It's the same crap. It's rest, and all that matters. Don't get me wrong. All that's super important. But I started looking at actual individual supplements for cramping, and I discovered they all contained one ingredient that wasn't talked about, and that was magnesium. And it wasn't just any magnesium. It happened to be, different compounds that were more expensive. So I asked a buddy of mine. I sent him a text. He tends to know everything, it seems like. And I said, hey, this is what's going on. I got bad rib cramps. I've got some calf cramps, kicking me in the butt. What do you think, man? And he goes, his response was simple. It said magnesium glycinate, 400 milligrams a day. Right there, baby. Magnesium glycinate, okay? So I jumped online and ordered some magnesium glycinate. Wasn't cheap, but I was desperate. So I said, okay, let's do it. And I did it. And lo and behold, it showed up, and I bought 400 milligrams, and I wasn't doing it in a two-step process, man. I wanted to get it done because I was miserable. So I took 400 milligrams, and the minute it showed up, and went to bed after I got home from work, and got up the next day, did the same thing in the morning, and I noticed my cramps were a whole lot less. So I thought maybe it was all in my head, and kept doing the same thing every day, and noticed the same thing over and over until about 3 days in, I wasn't getting cramps anymore. I eventually ran out of the glycinate, and I had some citrate laying around, which is a cheap version of magnesium. I talk a lot about bioavailability, absorption with magnesium. That's really, really particularly true. The cheap stuff doesn't get it done. And while I had more glycinate on order, I lived off the cheap stuff, and my cramps slowly came back. They didn't come back quite as severe until they did. Took a couple weeks. My shipment was late, my order. And I noticed that they came back full on. It took a while because my magnesium levels had built up, but they did come back. And the glycinate showed up, and I took the glycinate, and lo and behold, within a day or two, they were gone again. So I'm not a doctor. I'm a guy who knows things and who picks brains of other people who, know things, and kind of put it all together, and we have this here. Which is why, I offer this to you for free. I help you guys out. I ask that you subscribe. You help me be able to continue to do this. I like to put a lot of thought into the content I put out there to help everybody. But if you're suffering from cramps, man, calf cramps, rib cramps, any kind of cramps, it's miserable. You're not going to find a lot on Google about it. You're just not. For whatever reason, you're going to find the same old hydration, sleep, potassium. And I do take potassium. I eat potassium-rich foods for another reason, other reasons. But as far as cramps go, get you some magnesium glycinate, 400 milligrams a day. Try that. Um, Again, not a doctor, but it works for me, and I'm hoping it works for you, and that you guys can get out of it what I got out of it, because it made all the difference in the world for me, man. It's all about quality of life. Like, subscribe, share. Have a good day. Get rid of them cramps, guys. I'm out.